Hi there, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a grain-free chocolate cake. We're using coconut flour and a lot of eggs, and it's really delicious, and it's actually Sarah's recipe, and she's kindly let me use it. Sarah follows the GAPS diet. You can read all about that on her blog, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, so first up we're going to melt the butter. So this is 120 grams of butter. It's unsalted, and we'll just melt that. We're just going to melt the butter for 3 minutes on 50 degrees. So it's just really softening it on speed 2. Quite melted, but that's okay. It's mostly melted. So we're going to add in the honey. There's quite a lot of honey, which adds moisture to this cake. And of course, this is a beautiful Australian certified organic honey from Inner Origin. The link is in the recipe from where to get this. And 280 grams is going in. It looks like a lot. 200 grams is a cup, and generally speaking in a cake you'd have about at least 200, 300 grams of sugar in a cake. So this is a beautiful alternative. I just have to lick that. We're adding the vanilla, my favorite, Halala vanilla bean paste. Beautiful. Also want to lick this, but I'll refrain myself from doing that. And we have 6 eggs, and these are large eggs going in. And is that it? We're going to blend that? Yes. So 5 seconds, speed 5. Just to bring it together. So that's our wet mix. Now we're going to add in the dry ingredients. So we're using cocoa as a bit of flour, and then also, like I said, the coconut flour. So we've got our cocoa here, or cacao powder, up to you. And this is only 60 grams of coconut flour. So coconut flour has no fat in it at all. It's very super absorbent, so you really don't need as much. If you're substituting coconut flour out in another recipe, you need like 1/3 or 1/4. But follow a recipe is my suggestion. We've also got some salt, my pink salt flakes from Murray River. 2 pinches for good measure. And I think we're putting in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And you can get gluten-free baking sodas, it's up to you. You do need this probably. Eggs will also do the same job as baking soda. And we've got so many in this recipe that it will be a nice cake. Okay, we're going to blend that, and we're doing that for also 5 seconds, speed 4. And have a quick look. Scrape it down, make sure it's all combined. So we'll go again another 5 seconds. And it's a very, very liquid batter, but you'll see that in a minute when I pour it out. Fastest cake in the West, this one. Takes longer for the lid to open than it does to mix the cake. Okay, so we've lined the tin here. This is a springform tin, but you can use a straight cake tin if you like. We've lined it, and I think, sure if it got buttered or not, but it doesn't matter, the lining's on there. And you can see how liquid this batter is when I pour it. It's almost like a smoothie consistency. So it's very, very liquid. And it will, of course, as it cooks, become like a normal cake. So it's going into a 170 degree oven for 40 to 50 minutes. And then we will cool it down and frost it. So this is a great recipe if you're trying to eat grain-free. Fantastic, beautiful, decadent chocolate cake. So we'll be right back, well, 50 minutes or so. I'm putting it on 40s there just to start, and then we'll check. So here we go, the magic cake. We'll be back to ice it later on. Okay, we're going to frost our cake and put it together. So we've got 2 here. We only did 1 cake in the recipe, but you can do a double cake. Obviously, you can actually do the double batch at the same time. We just did 1 at a time because we needed to only do 1 today. So our buttercream has been softened a little bit. It's been in the fridge, so it's fairly solid. So just some in the middle. And you know, I have rules about ratios and frostings. I like a lot of frosting, but we only did 1 batch. So if you are like me and you want more frosting, do it, okay? I believe that most of the frosting should go in the center and on top, less on the sides. And we're going to put some berries into the middle of this cake. You can do berries, you could make Jaffa icing like we said, you could add peanut butter to this icing and have a peanut butter cake. We're just going to put a few berries in the centre. So we've got blueberries and raspberries, but you could use any berries you like. You could put whipped cream. You know, the possibilities are endless. Okay. And then this is going to go on top. And let's go hard with the frosting, put it all on. So here we go. Nothing that some berries and some lavender can't fix, but I would do a double batch of frosting if it was me. But you know, whatever you like, it's up to you. But isn't that beautiful? Thanks, Sarah, great recipe. Go and make it, enjoy.